Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the Tennessee State School Bond Authority for May 31st, 2023. We'll call the meeting to order and we'll note while there is a physical quorum, I think we have at least one member online. David Miller, are you online? If you are, unmute yourself. David Miller, are you online? Maybe not. Last call, David.
Okay, sorry. Now I have permission to unmute. I had to be given permission to unmute. I am here, Mr. Comptroller.
Thank you. In that we have electronic participation, we are going to have a roll call, and all votes will be conducted by roll call as well. So as we get started today, I would ask Sandy if you'll please call the roll.
Can you hear me? Is there sound? Okay. Okay, David Miller.
Here.
Treasurer Lillard.
Here.
Secretary Hargett.
Here.
Comptroller Mumpower.
Here.
Commissioner Bryson.
Here.
Angela Scott. Here.
And Angela is representing Chancellor Tidings. And David is representing President Boyd. Thank you all very much. First item on the agenda today is consideration and approval of the minutes from the April 26, 2023 meeting. Members, I hope you got those in your packet and looked over them in preparation for this meeting. Unless there's any questions or discussions, entertain a motion to approve the minutes. Have a motion.
Second.
Properly seconded. Any questions or discussion? Not. Sandy, if you'll call the roll.
David Miller.
Aye.
Treasurer Lillard.
Aye.
Secretary Hargett. Comptroller Mumpower.
Aye.
Commissioner Bryson.
Aye.
Angela Scott. Aye.
Thank you very much. The item is approved. Next on our agenda today is consideration and approval of a resolution to approve the borrowing of money by another method for Middle Tennessee State University, City of Shelbyville. Alan Thomas from MTSU is here to present. And Alan, come on down and you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Comptroller and members of the committee. Appreciate the opportunity to bring this project to you today for MTSU. University is requesting TSSBA approval to enter into a land lease agreement with the City of Shelbyville. This land is located directly adjacent to the Shelbyville Municipal Airport, and Highway 231 will be used as future home of the MTSU Aerospace program. Development of this land will be carried out with the MTSU Aerospace Campus project, which is to be requested for approval at the State Building Commission in July at its meeting. Leased area is approximately 16 acres and contains provisions for lease payments to be applied to a future purchase of a portion of the property in the future. This will allow MTSU to purchase area of the property where most of the academic facilities and improvements will be located. The MTSU flight operations, including aircraft, tie downs, maintenance hangar improvements, need to be located within the security perimeter of the Shelbyville Airport or FAA regs and will need to remain as a lease at that time. The extent of these areas will be determined after site planning is carried out for the MTSU Aerospace Campus project. The proposed lease term is for 40 years with MTSU Aerospace departmental funds paying for the lease payments. I appreciate your consideration of this project, and I'll be glad to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you very much. Members, is there a motion second on this item?
So moved.
Have a motion properly seconded. Any questions about the item or comments? Seeing none, Sandy, if you'll please call the roll.
David Miller.
Aye.
Treasurer Lillard. Secretary Hargett. Comptroller Mumpower.
Aye.
Commissioner Bryson.
Aye.
Angela Scott. Aye.
Very good. The item is approved. Next on the agenda, Alan, don't go anywhere. We have a project for Middle Tennessee State University, the athletic video board upgrade. As I understand it, the cost of this project is $4.5 million, of which $3.9 million will be financed through the TSSBA. for a 5-year short-term financing at an assumed tax-exempt rate. Alan, you're recognized to present on this issue.
Thank you. Just a few comments about this project. As you stated, the university is requesting $3.9 million in TSSBA funds for the purchase installation of a new video board with integrated audio system for Floyd Stadium, which is our football stadium, and new video boards for the Murphy Center at MTSU, where our basketball program is housed. Replacement of these systems is required as they are at the end of their useful life and don't support current high-def resolution. The desired term for financing, as you stated, is 5 years for debt payment. Financing will be with a combination of gift funds, Conference USA funds, and plant funds. The State Building Commission project approval request for this project is currently on the June SBC agenda. That concludes my comments. Be glad to answer any questions.
Very good. Is there a motion and a second on this item?
Move it. Second.
Have a motion properly seconded. What about questions or discussion on this item? I have a question for the record for Sandy. I would like to ask Sandy if the Comptroller's Division of State Government Finance has performed the feasibility analysis for the financing of the project.
Yes, sir, we have. That is in your packet. You can see that one page where we've actually shown the amount that's being financed at a tax exempt rate of 4 1/4 and determined that the revenues that they're pledging is sufficient to cover the debt service.
Thank you. Members, how about other questions or comments?
I just have one comment if I can, Chairman. If we're
Secretary.
going to spend this money on an enhanced video board, I just hope there's a lot more highlights on it in the coming years.
There will be.
Very good. Any further comments or questions? If not, Sandy, please call the roll.
David Miller,
Aye.
Treasurer Lillard, Secretary Hargett, Comptroller Mumpower,
Aye.
Commissioner Bryson, Angela Scott. Aye.
The item is approved. Thank you, Alan, for being here. Next on our agenda today, we have acknowledgement of project cancellation as submitted by the University of Tennessee Health Science Center, the GMP facility expansion. Austin Oaks, I believe, should be with us virtually. We need to give Austin permission to unmute.
There he is, yes.
There you go.
And-
Welcome.
Thank you and good afternoon. Comptroller, as you noted, our item today is an acknowledgement of a project cancellation. This is for the GMP facility expansion project at the Health Science Center. Campus leadership has determined that the project is no longer necessary, and so therefore they do not plan to pursue it as such, seeking approval of the cancellation of the project.
Very good, members. You have heard the description. There is actually no vote required here, but barring any, except in case there's any objection, if not, I will declare that we have acknowledged that cancellation. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
As far as the Tennessee State School Bond Authority goes, the only thing left is to adjourn. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved. Second.
Have a motion to adjourn, properly seconded. Sandy, will you please call the roll?
David Miller,
Aye.
Treasurer Lillard,
Aye.
Secretary Hargett, Comptroller Mumpower,
Aye.
Bryson,
Aye.
Angela Scott. Aye.
The Tennessee State School Bond Authority meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.